Okay, so first things first, I woke up at 8:30. I naturally woke up at 8:30, and then I looked at my phone and it said 8:30, so I went back to bed. Then it was around 9:30 when I actually woke up, and I usually check my social media in the morning. I know it's a bad way to start your day, but I do it. So I did that, and then I had like a hard time getting out of bed. And it was really cold in my dorm, so I always put on like a sweatshirt in the morning and a blanket. And then I quietly gathered all my stuff and went out into the living room so that I didn't wake up Devin. And I tried to be quiet, but those pumpkins always like rattle. So then I decided to make coffee. So I got my mug and coffee and started the Keurig up. Wow, isn't she beautiful? And then a really good trick, maple syrup to sweeten your coffee is so delicious. Just like a little bit, like 2 teaspoons. Then I sat down in that comfy chair. I look like a hermit, I know. Then I do this thing called morning pages, where it's just like stream of consciousness writing in the morning. You're supposed to write like 3 pages or like write for 10 minutes or whatever. I just write until I feel like I need to be done writing, like until I don't have anything else to say. But I would highly recommend it because it's a really good way to just like get your day going and get like your brain working in the morning, I guess. So would recommend. And then I took a drink of my coffee and then I finished my morning pages. And then I wanted to do some more writing. So I made a blog post. If you haven't seen my blog, here's the link. Then I finished that and decided I need to actually get my day going. So then it was time to wash my face and dry my face and brush my teeth and clean up because I didn't want to like make myself mad. I made that sign. And then I quietly gathered my makeup stuff so that I didn't wake Devin up. Had to go back in there. And then I did my makeup, but since my mirror broke, I have to do it in my camera. So like here's me looking into my camera, like doing this stuff and that. Did this in the window. So then after that, I made sure my hair was looking good and my teeth, and then I realized that I didn't get dressed, so I went to go do that. So some of you can probably relate. It's just a really big struggle when you have ripped jeans because your toes just go right through the holes. And when you wear tight jeans, you just can't get them on unless you do a little jump. Relatable. Then Olivia got back. And we had a plan to go to CVS and pick up my prescription. So we were off. And we were walking together, and we were walking funny like this. But then I ran into a pole, and then we thought that was really funny. Finally, we made it to CVS. And then we got our stuff. As you can see in here, I got my prescription for my acne because you remember what this looked like. Yeah, cute. Then we stopped and got Jimmy John's for later and a sweet tea. But then we stopped at like a SCAD dining place so that we could use our meal swipes. I got some more coffee. It was better this time.
That one good? It is good?
Mm-hmm. Then we left. I was pretty excited about my coffee. I got distracted on the walk back by the beautiful trees filled with Spanish moss. And then we finally made it to the museum, which was like the whole point of us going out in the first place. We had to get these posters from this interactive exhibit by Felix Gonzalez. He also made an exhibit where we could just like take the pieces of candy. So I got a few. Walked back over the bridge to the Hive and enjoyed the beautiful view.
I need to check on my little baby plants.
Olivia had to check on her plants. So that's where we went next. We were talking about symbiotic relationships, kind of arguing about them. She wanted to prove me wrong.
What are the types of symbiotic relationships? Look, here's a little dill.
And then she showed me her baby dill. Then I got a letter from my grandma, which was kind of ironic because I also got a letter from my mom telling me that grandma's dead, breaking bad news with baby animals. Then Olivia got mad at me for saying I didn't like Hocus Pocus.
You're an embarrassment.
Then I opened my letter, and I was expecting it, but I got a check. Then I picked out my daily crystals. I really like to do this. I'm really into crystals. I picked these ones. They're really nice. I really like carnelian. But check this one out. It's so pretty and clear. I love it. Then I packed up my bag with all my drawing supplies, my pencils, my blending stumps, and then I put on these glasses because I feel like they make me look smart. I was ready to go. Grabbed my portfolio, made my way out to the bus stop, waited in line for the bus, got on the bus, and started playing my I Hate This Bus Ride playlist. And then, I skipped a part. I stopped and I got a Monster, and I'm kind of embarrassed because I know how bad it is for me. And then I realized that I had gotten on the wrong bus. So I texted Stephanie, and we came to the conclusion that maybe I should just skip class today. And she was like, yeah, that's okay. But then I was still at the wrong, classroom. So I had to wait for the bus to come again. So I waited for a while. I checked to see when the bus was coming, but the app didn't know, and I didn't know. It ended up being 30 minutes. So basically I just sat and looked at the pretty trees, and then I tapped my foot a little bit. And then I decided that the playlist I Hate This Bus Ride was no longer appropriate, and neither was the drawing class playlist, because that's where I was supposed to be, but I'm not. So I decided on Honda Odyssey 2007. Finally, I got back to my dorm, and since I didn't have anything else to do, took off my tight jeans. Then I decided to get some work done, so I put on my headphones and went to start my music. But as I was starting my music, a notification, a text message, popped up telling me that Devin was in the emergency room. So I kind of freaked out and yeah, we figured it out, though, and then I was able to get some work done. Oh, wait, just kidding. I was hungry, so I ate a sandwich with the best mayo in the world. Then I finally got some work done. Finally, for the first time that day. Then my work time was cut short because we had to go pick Devin up from the emergency room. So Carolyn and I went and did that. We found her. She's alive. She's okay. She is no longer dead. Then we made some s'mores, as you can see. Oh, wait, I missed a part. I also forgot to say that we went to Whole Foods and Chipotle, and I got this water. Then we ended the night with a roommate dance party. We thought it was pretty funny. Then I made both my other suite mates watch this girl who's obsessed with coffee on YouTube. And then I got inspired to make some of my own coffee for tomorrow morning because I wanted it to be iced. So I made some coffee. Isn't she beautiful? Ugh, so good. But then I realized that I was using an old K-cup and I had to get a new one out and dump that coffee and then make more coffee because I'm an idiot. So, again, isn't she beautiful? Then I tucked her into bed in her nice cold refrigerator and gave her a little goodnight kiss because I love her. She's my best friend. Then I edited Olivia's paper. It was really good. She's going to get an A. And then every night before bed, I write in my daily journals about what I did, and then I answer a question. And then I usually check my horoscope before bed, and I check my tarot cards on this app that I like. And that's the last thing I did before bed. So that was my day. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, bye.